Hey, welcome back. It's TVU's Most Wanted. I'm Jared, and Icon for Hire is on the show. Hey, guys.
What's up, man?
Good to have you. Good to have you. It's good that you guys are still a band. It's been a rough couple weeks, actually.
Barely.
Dude, I don't know how we haven't broken up yet.
Yeah.
We're all pretty sick of each other. I think we're on our last leg, so.
Wait, did I miss
Maybe not
something?
for you guys, but I'm talking about the rough couple weeks, as in we just had a plea for purging on the show. They broke up. Under Oath just broke up last week. Earlier this summer.
Under who?
By,
Who's Under Oath?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Huge
Who's that
fan.
man?
Mail, yeah.
Sent by Ravens broke up earlier this year, which,
Yeah.
Ariel, you told me a very funny story before we were even doing this interview about how you were breaking kids' hearts with that news.
Okay, well, we went on tour with them with Emery, and we've been on tour with them a couple times, so I feel like we're fairly close.
Right.
And then we played at a festival. I think we took their slot. So
Okay.
kids were like, why isn't Sent by Ravens playing? I was like, oh, because they're broken up. Or, you know, or like they come like,
No
dude,
one
you
knew.
didn't
And we
hear?
didn't know we weren't supposed to say anything.
I had no idea. And so the kids would be like, what? And then slowly, the more heartbreaks I found out about, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't general public. I would
Maybe
ask them, like,
you should
why don't you, like, go on their Facebook and see if they've announced it, like, hoping they would check for me to see if I could talk about it.
Yeah.
And then they'd come back. They told me, like, no, that's not public yet. So then the kids came back to the table, and I was like, I'm not really sure. That might have been just hearsay. We don't really keep
Might
up
have
to,
been a
you know, yeah. So
Totally
don't put that
backpedaling.
online.
Yeah,
Don't
totally
do that.
backpedaling. Oh man, it was just a rumor.
Whatever.
I heard. Some kid
We
told me.
met in Berlin.
The Under Oath thing was strange to me because I didn't really hop on that whole fan bandwagon until the end of their career, and I became a huge fan.
Okay.
And then we just played with them at a festival.
Right.
And it was really, I think, only the first or second festival in all of our years of touring that we ran into them.
Sure.
And so I watched them live for the first time and was completely blown away.
Yeah.
And,
Still amazing.
And, yeah, still
do. They put
amazing
on a
after
great
being
live
around
show.
for how long, and couldn't wait to see them again live. And then the other day we were riding in the van, and our merch guy Kevin was like, Under Oath's breaking up. I was like, what? Next thing you know, it's all over Facebook, it's all over everything.
Yeah.
So it was pretty crazy.
It's one
I
of
hope
those
when we
bands
break
you
up,
never
we get
think.
that same reaction.
I think
Yeah.
you guys probably will. It's weird to think like of a band like that. It seems like just a staple band. They've been around forever, right? It's the
Yeah.
break up.
Over
it's like,
10 years, I think.
You're just supposed to keep being a band
How
forever,
dare you not
right?
consult me
Come
before
on,
doing
man.
this?
You didn't ask us whether you could break up. So I'm glad you guys are still together. That's starting
Yeah,
off the
us
show.
too.
right.
We'll
Yeah.
see for how long, but
This might be the last interview
right.
together. I'm actually going to go solo, release a solo album.
Okay.
The girl is going to go solo, yeah.
There it is.
So-
And then you guys can just go make your own
We're gonna
music,
start a
right?
country band.
No, I really am
dirt,
actually
dirt,
thinking
dirt,
about
dirt,
it.
dirt.
Oh, man. When you guys were watching videos, we were talking about how nice my quads are.
He's got great legs,
Oh, yeah.
TVU.
So who's
Okay,
insecure
great.
now? Who's self-conscious now, huh?
Yeah, not me anymore.
This guy's the
I
only
don't
one
have
that can
quads like
compete.
you.
Neither do I.
Well, you just can't tell because you have
Let's all
jeans
just
on.
hold
No,
out
he
our legs and
doesn't.
measure.
I've seen his legs.
I just have really long
Everybody
legs.
just...
Everybody take your pants off!
Okay!
Yeah.
Pants off,
We talked
everybody!
about shirtless stuff last time. Now we're
We
talking about
did.
pantsless stuff.
We did. We've
just
taken it to
can't.
the next level. I actually feel, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I did okay today.
Oh,
You
really?
look good. You look good.
You're cool. You're
Okay.
coordinating.
Why is that?
I feel like I did pretty good.
That reaction could not have been any better. Oh,
Are you
really?
blushing?
Guys,
Look how red he
no.
is.
It's just the coat
I
reflecting.
said you
Yeah?
look very collegiate.
Collegiate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look like
But
you're
you
very
don't think I did very well today. What could I have
I
done
feel
better?
like you thought you were shooting from the waist up, and you didn't even consider any of this.
Oh, you opened this door, dude. You opened this
Every
door.
time. It's like every time.
I'm like so
Never-
opinionated, like all it, like
Never
it's a fault of
impressed.
mine.
Never impressed.
I was impressed last time. Remember?
No, you said I did okay.
Okay, well,
You know what you say to
it's a
this?
step up.
When you're as naturally good looking as you are,
You're like,
it
I have a
doesn't
good
matter
face.
what you
Yeah.
wear. When you have quads like that, you can do
Yeah,
whatever
when you have
want.
quads like
Why
this,
he's
you
wearing
wear
these
shorts.
I don't even know why you have
I guess,
shorts on.
what's up
Yeah.
with the socksless Toms look? Like, are you rocking the fake socks under there? Because that's just gross.
No,
like,
what's
not
without
gross?
the socks.
You ever seen anybody wear socks with Toms?
I don't know why.
We started making our bass player do it because the
I
band
haven't
smelled so
seen
bad
Tom
without it.
in
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah? Socks with Toms?
I feel like
Yeah,
because
you need the
Toms
Tom
are a
socks,
fabric,
dude.
they will
Tom
always
socks.
be like
They
full
go
of
like-
sweat and grossness because you can't
They
really
do
like, wipe
smell.
them off.
They do smell.
So,
Yeah,
That's
don't
true.
wear
I'm glad it's helping kids in other countries, but their feet probably smell too.
As
so.
long as you don't take them off, though, you're good. And I just,
Forever. Just
yeah,
leave
I
them on.
sleep in my Toms.
Show off that
So
tan.
for number 5, we
Yeah.
got coming up. No.
Yeah.
Wrap that up.
Well, I felt really good,
uncomfortable.
but now I
Like
don't.
pressure dream.
So there we are.
Sorry.
Back to feeling self-conscious. More with Icon for Hire coming up. So let's talk about band stuff. How has tour been? You guys have been touring like crazy.
Man, it's rough. We're
Yeah?
just,
Tour sucks.
no, it's good. We went on the road for, I think maybe like 20 months almost, like pretty solid.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really actually excited about that. We've been
days
able to
off.
play that many shows.
20 months?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not straight.
yeah, not straight. We used to think that when you went on tour, you left home and you didn't come back for 90 days, when in fact, you'll leave for say 3 weeks, come home for 2 days, and then go back out. Or
Especially because
because
we live in Illinois, in the middle of the country.
Yeah, so we're constantly going home, but not for any long period of time, more than like a week.
It's like one day's unpacking and doing laundry, and the next day's packing everything back up
That you just
and
ate.
leaving again.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
That
it.
sounds really tiring, actually.
Yeah.
Like on Monday, we'll be home for like 8 hours. What are we gonna do? Sit in our living rooms for 8 hours and hang out? And then
What
go
are
back
you
out?
guys gonna do for 8 hours?
I'm going
Well,
to do
Take
laundry.
a nap.
No, be honest,
And
you're gonna go in the
repack your
woods.
stuff?
He's gonna go shoot his bow
I'm
and
going to try
arrow.
to get home and go hunting.
You're gonna go hunting?
He's gonna
Yeah,
kill
I'm gonna try.
something.
You hunt, okay.
No,
Hey.
well, none of us knew either because he just found out that he hunts like a month ago.
Ask him how many birds he's killed the past 2
Wild
weeks.
man.
Oh,
has come
time
of
out,
me.
time out, time out. Well, how did you find out that, like, okay, I'm a hunter now? How? Explain that to
It's
me.
not like that. It's
It runs in the family.
in high school. You're busy wrapped up in sports.
Okay.
So I was doing basketball and football during hunting season.
Okay.
Well, then I got out and started this thing called a band,
Yeah.
and it was like band.
So that's keeping you busy.
And now it's like we have 2 months off, November and December,
Okay.
to write a record, sew a little bit, train for UFC, and go hunting and play games.
Go
So he went and got
hunting.
his
Play game.
FOID card and his hunter safety course in September.
Really?
Yeah.
Deer tags, got it all.
Has already killed.
And this
ready.
was just something you were like, I want to do this.
I'm
I want to
ready to
hunt. I
destroy-
want to
He
shoot
thinks he's been
animals.
doing it
I'm
his
ready
whole
to
life.
destroy some like trophy-size Ohio bucks.
He's killed 8 doves, 2 turtles, and a rabbit.
Not true.
What?
8 doves is true.
Yeah, the 8 doves is
And
true.
when?
in
Like in
one
the
day.
last
Turtle
month?
doves.
And no,
I
in one
cannot believe
like,
you guys
session.
are talking about this.
You killed doves?
Oh yeah,
I
8.
shot him right out of the sky and watched.
Skinned them, cooked
Not
them,
cool.
ate them in the same day.
We're definitely gonna
That's a
lose
lie.
fans over that.
No, it's true.
That's
you
a
not
lie.
skin the
No.
dove?
Like
You
in a game
skinned,
fan,
cooked,
though.
and ate the doves in the same day.
He cooked them in rosemary in a pan.
Within 24 hours, yes.
That's good work.
This show just got way more manly.
Survivor man.
Way more manly.
I don't think doves doves should be off limits.
He did it in a.
That's-
No, doves should not be. They're a
Yeah,
delicacy.
doves are the symbol of peace, and you're kind of like,
He didn't.
trying to eat that.
No, he was in a loincloth and he had a knife.
He jumped out of a tree and grabbed the bird,
it's not like
stabbed it on the
that.
way
War
down.
paint.
Let's just say the guys I look up to are like Bear Grylls.
Oh, no,
you know,
sure.
Ted Nugent.
Yeah,
You
there
know.
you go. Got quite the collection there. That's
Right.
good. What are you most excited about
Survivor
hunting
Man?
and your time off?
It's just a chance to get away from everything, like
Okay.
relationships, band, business. You know, yeah. You know, RadioU TV.
Yeah, get
You
out
just
of
get
here,
away.
man.
You get out there in the wild.
Sure.
Reconnect with your masculine journey.
Now, what if you go out for like 6 or 7 hours and it's freezing and you don't even see anything?
That's part of it.
Right, because that is part of it. First
I've
time,
never
only time I went
experienced
hunting.
anything like that.
Huh?
No.
Because he's
More
never
man
actually
than I
been
am.
hunting.
He doesn't know.
All right, so that wasn't the only interesting thing you guys mentioned that you'd be doing in your time off. So we'll talk more about that coming up. Icon for Hires on TVU's Most Wanted.